certain speed, people wearing headphones, their ears will start bleeding. It's no bueno.
All right, stop sign's right there, bro.
Oh, you think I can't see? You think I'll try to kill us both, man. I'll murder both of us, man. Shoot.
This is a cry for help.
Every time I tell that to my mom, she does not get a kick out of it.
Because it sounds sadistic.
It does. That's the beauty of it.
There it is.
This is a 1999 Ford Mustang SVT Cobra on unedited. You know, with the 99 SVT Cobra, the pedal placement is gonna make a perfectly intelligent car enthusiast stall out.
Yeah, the pedal placement's a little. Pedal placement is kind of frustrating. I remember it was.
Yeah, like it'll make you do that.
It was
have a good old time.
It was one of my biggest annoyances when I bought this car. Yeah, I can turn this down. The great part is the AC in this car is great. Can't complain about that. But it is hot out. We're in the south.
Yep.
But yeah, pedal placement, haven't been a fan for any type of like heel towing or anything like that.
But you can't do in here because you'll just hit thin air with your heel.
It's crazy.
Gas pedal's so far back. That has got to be your least favorite thing about that car? Is that your least favorite thing?
Yeah, probably. I'd say. Well, actually, my least favorite thing is a little bit more broad. My least favorite thing is people looking at me and wondering, is that a real SVT? Is that a real Cobra? Because apparently the thing to do is to put a Terminator front bumper, which is the Mustang, the 2003, 2004 Cobra bumper on the front, and because I think it looks phenomenal. And also to do some of the similar aesthetics mods that this car does have onto a non-Cobra car. I guess what confuses everybody else too is that my back bumper still says Mustang. It doesn't say Cobra on the back. But what's actually frustrating about that is that in 1999, those Cobras did have just Mustang on the back. It was the only year. So granted, this car is a bit of an amalgamation. It's got the bullet hood, it's got the Terminator front bumper, it's got saline wheels, but this is a true Cobra. It's like build 1004-27 or something like that. I even got the certificate.
There you go.
But yeah.
What, do you like? Because what I'd imagine you doing is just like shoving in people's faces every time you meet someone at a car show.
Gosh, I actually put it at the last meet. I had to put the certificate on the windshield because everybody
was asking.
Everybody was asking, or they just assumed that it wasn't real. And it's like, all right, like, I mean, I get it, because I think one of the cool parts is, let's not murder this guy. Yeah, why is he riding? Whatever.
One level of ratchetness is making a fake Cobra. Another is riding a bicycle on a 55 zone road
with no bike lane.
With no bike lane.
Whatever. And so yeah, I mean,
so what other mods what other mods are on this car?
Besides those aesthetic ones, it's got an off-road X pipe, it's got magnaflow mufflers, and really that's about it. Nothing's been done to the engine. I mean, nothing really needs to be done. I'm not trying to be a Mustang fail video. Like, I don't want to have so much power that I can't control it. I mean, you watch these videos, and my assumption is, wait, I can't be that much better of a driver than all these guys, right? So, in an effort to not have to take out an insurance claim on this, I'm I'm trying to keep it pretty moderately powered. But
which is totally understandable, and that's exactly what I'm doing with my Mustangs. I've seen all those videos. I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen the one of the GT500 careening into the crowd. I don't want to be that guy. No, I'm sure no one else does either. So, I mean, that's, and you know, that's another part of Mustang ownership. You know, just like dealing with all sorts of mischief like that. Which, you know, I don't mean to sound like I'm on my high horse. I'm sure, you know, you've gotten into a lot of mischief with this car.
You know, I really haven't.
Really?
I try to dodge mischief. I've got 2 kids. Got a house payment.
You actually have to worry about your life.
I got some responsibilities that do not revolve around this car, which I guess kind of points back to I bought this car for $4,250.
That's good.
$4,250.
Yes.
And yeah, it's got 143,000 miles, but I mean it runs great. It does have those annoying, you know, the creaks, the good old Ford and GM type of dashboard creaks.
The rattles give it soul, man.
Yes,
the rattles give it character.
Character freaks me out sometimes.
You know, the rattles and, you know, stuff like this.
Yes.
So this sounds like more than just, you know, the mods you listed. What did you like? Did you decat it?
This is, well, the X pipe takes away the cat.
Ah, okay.
There's no, so that's been it's a full X pipe, and that's been I mean, I love the sound of this car.
Absolutely.
Like
too.
I've owned some modified cars in the past, and having a sound that's like muscle car sound, like in all reality, you step in and you kind of ignore all the other rattles. I can't tell you the last time I've turned on this radio. And I mean, that's,
you are a true Mustang.
I don't need to, and especially when you put the top down and you get that sound, like I kind of chuckled to myself because I remember having a Super and everybody's just like, oh, brap.
Yeah, time about that.
And I was just like, all right. And then I got this, and it's like an actual brap.
Yeah,
and I'm just like, what is going on? But yeah, no, I can't. I have no complaints about this car. The gas mileage is terrible, expected. It's my fault. I guess the only problem I have is that I haven't tuned it to an 87 tune, so I'm still spending money on premium gas, which is,
yeah, you know, for penny pinchers like us, not the best.
Yeah, not ideal.
All in all, would you recommend this car? Warts and all, would you recommend it to
Oh yeah, I mean, the one thing about this is that I don't drive around freaking out that something's gonna break and gonna cost me thousands upon thousands upon thousands of dollars.
Right.
I mean, an engine rebuild on this is still reasonable. I mean, from what I've read, it's around $3,000. I know that's huge, but my Subaru engine rebuild, $6,000.
Wow.
My Mazda engine rebuild, $6,000. Like, so literally, even though that's a lot of money, 6 to 3, that's literally half of what those import cars would cost.
Exactly.
And so there's a huge benefit, and you know, the community, being part of a really, not just a tight community, but a broad community.
Exactly.
That's
Mustang Club of America. There you go.
I mean, yeah, those jerks still won't accept me on Facebook.
Yeah.
My thing has been waiting.
They're busy.
pending.
They're busy looking at pictures of Mustangs on Google Images.
It's been like a month.
Like, I'm a part of the group, and you know, it really is a great community.
26,000
people. Ridiculous. I mean, there's so many people in there. All of them Mustang lovers.
All right,
they will help you.
Mustang Club of America, make YouTube videos. Yes. If you want some extra income, make YouTube videos. You guys already have a built-in audience. Oh Jesus!
What was that? What was it? Did the back of the car scrape on the ground? Does this have like a diffuser on it? I didn't know this was a McLaren F1 LM. Okay.
So I lowered the car. We got to turn on the AC, man. I know.
So
sorry, viewers. I need AC. I am fat, and it is hot here, and we tried. If you can't hear me out after this, there's a reason we call this unedited.
Yeah. You get what you pay for.
You
didn't pay anything for this video.
So what I did is I lowered the car, I cut the springs. Everybody hates on cut springs, which is generally a really bad idea.
Exactly, because generally people do it wrong and worsen the handling.
Right, well, generally springs are called what we call progressive. The springs on the Cobra are linear, and that means that you can cut them and it doesn't change the ride quality. And I can tell you point blank, that is a true story. But I guess if you want, before we just end the video, go ahead and do one good launch and let people kind of hear what it sounds like. Again, this is just the X-pipe, off-road X-pipe, and the mufflers.
There's that 4.6-liter roar you'll always hear out of these cars. Very signature sound. Absolutely.
And what I like too, like, it's not the fastest car in the world.
Right.
We didn't get up to 100 miles an hour. Not even close. But it's an experience. You put the top down with that, man.
Oh man, it must be marvelous.
And it's fantastic.
I bet it is.
And so, you know, I would highly recommend this car. If you're looking for a sports car, you're not trying to drag race and be like, you know, speed racer.
Yeah, trying to be John Ford.
But like, you know, it does the trick. I really have enjoyed everything about owning this car. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's just about it. You know, this car, if you're in the market for used Mustangs, this is definitely one that should be on your radar. I can attest to its performance and handling. You know, a lot of people don't think handling when they hear Mustang, but the IRS on this car plus David's mods work wonders. This really is a great car.
That's one last thing I want to point out, is people hate on the IRS. Like, oh, you can't launch it as hard, you'll get a lot of wheel hop. This is probably true, but I don't spend my days wanting to break my clutch. So yes, it'll wheel hop on a hard launch, but when I go over a bump, I don't feel like I'm about to die. It's really nice, and it holds onto the road. It does what it's supposed to.
Exactly.
So, yep. The end. Turn around.
Cool. Don't kill me.
I want to go home. Oh, look at hostage. Stop here. Turn here.
Turn? This is a Mustang.
You know, we have a channel. We've been doing this for a while, but go ahead and make a left. Right. So it's not like Jonathan doesn't know me. This is Jonathan.
So,
but in the future, I think Jonathan's going to be taking over most of the interviewing, and hopefully we'll get some really cool cars for you guys.
sure.
Yeah, so until next time, I guess just enjoy the rest of the ride. Actually,
the top down, right? We're gonna put the top down.
Because I don't need y'all knowing where I live. So, peace.